Hi everyone. So I just realized there is much wobbling in my rear tire, and so I was again going through a general checkup, and I saw that my brake caliper was wobbling like this. So my brake caliper was shaking like this. Not a good sign. This is something that I have to get this fixed as soon as possible. So I will show you this in this video. Just have a look. Okay, so now I'm going to check the wobbling issue. For that, I will be using this 24 mm. So I would have a wrench, this handle, and the socket. I'm going to use this. Then I'm going to take a screwdriver and I'm going to put it inside here like this. Then I'm going to open the tire and see what's the problem. So this is a video only for the wobbling issue. So you just pull this lever and make sure that I'm holding the tire like this because it's already in the air. Here's the axle rod. I'm thinking to remove these brake pads because it's going to be easy for me to remove the tire. I'm just going to take this out. Oops. So the brake pins are out. I'm going to make sure that this caliper is holded tight. So I'm going to use zip ties, and I am going to tie the zips over here to make sure this is okay. I don't think this can be tied on using zip ties. Okay, I'll just take the tire out anyways. I'm going to push it forward. I'm going to take out the chain. So now I'm going to take out the chain here. Guys, it's a difficult job to remove the tire. It's not easy. Then slowly, I'll first of all take out these spacers. This is one of the spacers here. Then there is another spacer behind this, and there is one spacer on the right hand side. Okay. Now I'm going to take out this pocket here. So basically the problem is with if the disc plate is bent, if the tire hub, this is defective, or these bearings here are defective, or basically have gone out, or maybe it could be due to the rubber bushes. I'm going to show you the damper, the hub damper. Just a second. So can you see the tire here? These are the hub dampers. This could be also one of the reasons which causes the wobbling. And I think maybe it's because of the hub damper, because if I feel it, this one is a bit uneven. It's not properly seated, and I don't think there is any other space below this, so I cannot push it further, and rest all are absolutely in line. So here is the problem. Maybe I think this is causing uh, the problem. So what I need to do is I need to remove these rubber cushions and then put back the tire just to check if the alignment issue still exists. This is going to give us a fair idea. Okay, so I'm going to take this out. I'm going to do it very gently because I don't want to scratch up anything, as I already did before. Okay, I'm going to take this out. See, it's pretty easy. It's not a difficult task. See, you can just take it out from your hand. So likewise, I'm going to do it for the other bushings. So now what I did was I exchanged these rubbers randomly, and I think they're pretty much seated well. So okay, it's still better. It's much better. Maybe so I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to remove these and then check. Then I think it might actually confirm what's the problem. Then I can actually, what I can do is I can take I'm going to take these these oil seals from here like this. I'm going to take a size, a same size of socket. I'm going to tap these bearings in case if the bearings are not properly seated, if they are a bit, if there is any gap. Maybe that could be the reason, but first I'm going to try these and let you know. So I'm going to remove these. I'm going to put the tire back on, switch on the bike, and I make sure that I'm not going to tighten up the axle completely. So this axle, the central rod which goes like this, I'm not going to tighten it up completely because I'm just going to test if the tire wobble is due to these rubber cushions. So I've put the tire back on. I've removed these hub dampers, and I've just given a small torque to this nut so that the wheel is not wobbling. I'm again going to check if there is any wobble. Okay, again check. Okay, it seems that there is a wobble. Okay, I'm just gonna yes, so it means that this is not the culprit here. The problem is something else, and now I'm gonna try tapping the bearings to see if something can be done. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is now this is loose and it's coming out again and again, this entire thing, the caliper. So I am just going to tie it off with the swing arm using these zip ties. So I didn't have the long ones. I'm going to basically take these two small ones. I'm going to try putting it inside here. If it locks, very good. Not okay. Okay, so it's locking. Okay, it's coming out. Okay, I'm going to give it another try. Okay, I don't think it's working. Let me see if these are actually going to take some hit. Okay, settle on. Try putting these again. Okay, I think it will do it. So I'm going to use these and I'm going to tie it up. Okay, I may need another one too. So I have a long zip tie and I'm going to just tie it over like this, just to make sure that it doesn't fall again and again. I think this is short. I need another one. I need to buy long ones. So I'm just making this a long piece. I think this will work. So I'm gonna take it like this, and simply I'm just gonna tie it up. Okay, I think this worked. Okay, I don't think it's working. Okay, yeah, for now it's just secure. So now I could see that my tire is not wobbling due to these hubs, and it's because of something else. So this doesn't seem to be faulty. The axle is fine. Maybe then either the hub, this entire hub is defective, because there was slight wobble, damage it a bit more, or maybe the disc plate is also damaged. So I will try to use a spiritual level device and see if the disc plate is bent. I bought it for like 150 rupees, and this would be the best time for me to just check it out. Okay, it's straight. I don't have a long one, so I'm just gonna see if there is any side play, because if the disc plate is bent from anywhere, I can easily find it out. Nope, not a single thing. Very minor play. I hope this is also fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, so no play here. Okay. I think it's absolutely straight. There's no gap. This is also straight. So maybe I need to start tapping the bearings. Like you can see, so I need to take this oil seal out, and now I'm going to try tapping the bearings now. Okay. Oh god, this is going to be a tedious task. Okay, so I was also checking the sprocket. Let's see if the sprocket is fine. And I put my finger, I'm going to put this spacer. This is the sprocket, this is the spacer. And I'm just gonna, I'm gonna be very careful, not gonna play around. Okay, and I'm just gonna, sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna, keep it on the floor and move it like this, and have a look sideways. Yeah, sprocket is fine, nothing seems to be wrong. Okay, so now the valve seal is out. You can, like, the valve seal is placed here, and to take out the valve seal, what you have to do is you have to take a screwdriver and go inside like this underneath. Make sure that you don't twist the how you can place it. So once you put the screwdriver inside this under the valve seal and you twist it, so you don't damage the oil seal here, this oil seal. You have to make sure that you've reached the metallic portion and you're twisting it above like this here. So I'm gonna check what's the problem now. So I think this is 27 mm, and I'm gonna place it inside. Yes, it is touching the metallic part, not the oil seal. So I'm gonna put it inside, and then I'm gonna start tapping just to see if there is any free play. The tapping can be done like this. Slowly. Now I have tapped the bearings. I think I have checked the spiritual level. The sprocket was checked. The hub dampers were checked, and everything was working fine. Now I have to put back the tire on and see if it's working. In case if it still doesn't work, this means that this thing is defective and needs to be replaced. There is no other option. And this is quite disappointing that RE doesn't even check the things properly. Or maybe I can actually get this repaired. There are some ways through which you can do it, but I need to understand if that is an ethical way or not. If not, then I may need to just simply replace this. And so I'm going to put this tire back on and again check. Okay, so after putting back the tire, I could see that, just a second. I could see that, this, yes, the caliper is still shaking. Okay, so the problem is this hub. Maybe you guys can also take care once, in case if any of the other guys are facing this issue. Guys, if you have anything in your mind, if you want to share anything that okay, this could be the reason that the tire is wobbling, or this could be the reason, that please share with me. I really want to get this fixed. That would be really helpful, as you have done it before. So at last I would say that be safe, ride safe, and take care. Bye.